Well, just about 4 days ago, Brandon McManus was signed by the Green Bay Packers, and now he hops on the field here in Lambeau Field and drills a game-winning field goal, and the Packers win 24-22 over the Houston Texans. I'm Dominique Yates. Joining me is longtime columnist Pete Dougherty. Pete, we might as well take it from there. It was almost like something out of a Hollywood movie. A guy shows up, has the game-winning kick. I guess, what was it like to see that moment? And it was one of those things, almost everyone in the building felt like, okay, it might end up coming down to something like this.
Yeah, I mean, basically, about halfway through the fourth quarter, you said it. You know it's going to come down to a kick, right, by this guy, right? It's funny, when he went out there, you just kind of felt like, and of course, he could have missed it, but you just kind of felt like, this guy's been in the league 10 years. He's probably going to make this. And he made it. They called timeout. He made it again. It had to be a huge lift for the organization because they've had all this merry-go-round at kicker. And they probably, I would assume, well, for sure the front office and the coaching staff, but I'm sure that locker room too, they feel like now if a game comes down to a big kick and a big game comes down to a big kick, pretty good chance if it's under 50 yards, this guy's going to make it, where it was pretty dicey going back to last season.
Now, you look at this game as a whole, you can go down a long list of things that the Packers did not do well, but still found a way to beat a team that went into this game 5-1. Just, what do you make of this game for the Packers still finding a way to win? The defense was also very big.
Yeah, I'm still trying to kind of sort it out in my mind because they did. They got outplayed in a lot of ways, and the Texans were shorthanded. I think they were missing, it was either 3 or 4 starters on defense. I got to go back and look at my notes, but they were missing some good players. Nico Collins, one of the league's best receivers. So it's got to help. The race is going to be really tight in the NFC North. There's 3 really good teams, and even the Bears look like they're a much improved team, and who knows how the rest of their season is going to go. So you got to find a way to eke these wins out. And I just think for Love and for that locker room to get the ball back after he had a couple spectacular plays, he had a couple bad plays on the interceptions, and to get that ball back with the game on the line. The last time they were in this situation was in San Francisco in the playoffs, and he threw a really bad interception, and this time he just took them bang, bang, bang down the field, and they win the game. It's got to do a lot for that locker room and for him.
That's true, and now the Packers head to Jacksonville next week for that game playing on the road, but they find a way to get a win 24-22 over the Houston Texans. For Pete Dougherty, I'm Dominique Yates.